Hello everybody. Just wanted to make a quick video today for the GameCube controller you can get for the NSO. And I thought it was a good idea to just show it off a little bit close to the GBA. So you can see that this controller is not going to be only useful for just playing GameCube games, because there is a lot of Game Boy Advance games as well. As you can see there, there is so many collections. I started playing Castlevania like this, and I just realized that because I was tinkering around and I saw them together. I know many people may think that this is nothing new, but if you didn't know, it seems to be the same D-pad on the GBA and on the GameCube controller. And the button placement for A and B is pretty similar to the button placement of A and B in here, even though this is a bigger button. And it counts as L and R, these two buttons, when you're playing other games. So definitely you can enjoy the same way that you can enjoy the Game Boy Advance with the GameCube controller here as well. And I think that's pretty neat because you can use it and it kind of has the same D-pad, the same feeling. The button placement is pretty much the same. And your hands, it's not exactly the same as you would be on the GBA, but this is the closest that you can really get on that. I was just playing a little bit before, like some Castlevania, as I said, and I tested the D-pad and it felt pretty much similar to what I had on my Game Boy Advance. Now, as I said, this is not really new information, but for someone that wanted to see what else you can experience with this controller, I think that experiencing GBA games with this is pretty cool, and probably that's why it also had at the time the GBA Player, so people will be playing like that, which I think it's pretty neat. Like people just can play and enjoy their time with this, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. The same D-pad. The only caveat is that you have to fully press the button to get this, but once you're used to it, it's not really that big of a deal. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. And you can still do the silly techniques here on this game. So yeah, if you're in to try more things with this controller except of just playing Smash and the GameCube classics, definitely GBA games will feel at home. Even though this is a bigger button, the placement makes all the tricks be the same. That was the video, just really short. Just wanted to show that off in case anyone didn't know, and like me, didn't really realize that that was the case, because I never had the GameCube, or I never had like a GameCube GBA player. I only played this on the Wii, so I never really used the D-pad for anything. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.